If you ain't showing real ownership of the vehicle, that shouldn't be legal in Wisconsin.
Stolen cars scrapped and destroyed before police or the owners can even get involved. It is an issue now catching the attention of state lawmakers after a series of reports from our TMJ4 Lighthouse Investigative team. An investigation led by Ben Jordan. On Monday, he introduced us to Teon, who reached out after getting a flat tire. Teon left his car on the side of the road only to return later to find it gone. He eventually tracked that car to a scrapyard and found it in a pile of other vehicles. The next day, another victim reached out saying the same thing had happened to him. Tonight, Ben talks to the attorney for the scrapyard in question, who says state laws are to blame. Ben also speaks with two lawmakers who believe it's time for a fix.
That's unfair. I don't even know how that works. How is that even possible?
Car theft victims say it's an infuriating feeling.
Something has to change at the state law level that this can't allow to be so easy to happen.
Having to find out on their own that tow truck drivers are making quick cash off their stolen cars at a scrapyard.
A bill of sale slip, that's not real legal ownership. I can go print that off in my bedroom at the computer.
Under Wisconsin law, all tow truck drivers legally have to do to scrap a car is bring a photo ID and a title or a bill of sale. The latter can be written by anyone so long as it shows the seller and buyer's name, address, signature, and VIN number.
How does this business verify whether it's real or not?
People can do bad things if they want to do bad things. We're following the law.
What's more, Milwaukee Iron and Metals attorney Michael Maselman says scrapyards like this one on Green Bay Avenue are not required to check with police if cars were reported stolen before taking them.
We have so many cars that come through here every day. We can't do that.
And there's no statewide database accessible to scrapyards tracking that information.
If people are upset about this, and I understand that. We're not saying we don't understand it. We understand that. Then they should lobby and talk to their state legislators to try to change the law and put in a system in place.
Democrats like Senator Dora Drake of Milwaukee.
People are being harmed at the end of the day, and so there has to be accountability.
And Republicans I spoke with, including State Representative Bob Donovan, agree that state salvage laws dating back to the 1980s are flawed.
A bill of sale that's so easy to fake. You can even have a fake ID. I go to the wall to ensure that we get some legislation passed that can help address this problem.
Some believe the easiest solution would be forcing tow truck drivers to show a title certificate, taking a bill of sale out of the equation. Reporting in Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.